I'm in a SWAT armored vehicle. Today we're doing a crash course on SWAT training.
Shooting, breaching, clearing. Can a YouTube presenter make it into a SWAT team?
Hit, suspect down, suspect down.
It's gonna be a crazy one. Let's do this.
But before that, I got my hands on one of America's most extreme SWAT deployment vehicles.
I'm Sergi.
Sergi, Toby Hudson, Amarillo Police Department SWAT team.
So what is this vehicle?
It's a Lenco BearCat. Lenco's the company that produces it. BearCat's the style of it. It's got a steel plate on the front. We call that the key to the city. So it'll open any door that we've attempted so far. These doors are pretty heavy. They're not like your regular car doors. So this thing will stop, lock into place. We can actually use these.
Wait, how bulletproof are these doors? Like, are we talking about, is it handhelds? Is it like shotguns, like automatics? Can a sniper penetrate it?
These are rated up to 50 caliber.
Okay.
So the big guns that people have. Here's our two attachable arms that we put on the front of it. So we can put the battering ram on the front, literally punch it through a brick wall.
It's actually a lot longer than I thought it would be. She said. How much do one of these vehicles cost?
They're between 300 and 400,000, depending on what features you get with them.
So how many people can fit inside of this? How many people are you carrying?
We can get about 12 fully kitted up SWAT operators inside this truck. So that means with their big vests on and helmets and guns and all that.
Oh, a grenade launcher.
They either house less lethal rounds, so like your big foam baton rounds that we can shoot somebody with to try and get them to drop a knife or give up.
I mean, look at this. Anyways, I'll put this back. Yeah, I don't want to
No, you're good.
Put it there without, securing it properly.
If we need to.
Oh.
Raise the floor up.
Yeah.
You can open this hatch. Go ahead, step up there and get you a real-world view from the top. This hatch rotates, so as soon as I unlock it, you can turn and use that armor to keep yourself between you and the gunfire.
Look at this. It's just like a giant shield that you can glide around depending where your target is. And what do you have going on over here?
We've also got a monitor that can use our thermal camera. We can use that thermal camera and his heat will glow and give him away so that we could go take him into custody.
Having taken a look at the monstrous Lenco BearCat in North Texas, it's time for me to head over to Dallas to check out something just as impressive, but a little smaller.
All right, we're here. So this is called the TC Burton LD1, a SWAT ATV. I'm gonna hop in the back, bring it outside, and show you guys what this can do. You ready? Feels like I'm in a tank. Let me kind of floor it. Make sure to check spxcars.com where you can buy and sell some of the most unique cars on the planet. If you want, you can get up pretty fast. Top speed, this will go over 65 miles an hour if you wanted to, but that sounds pretty terrifying, to be honest. Not really gonna do that. Also, I got this. That'll never get boring. Let's go off-road. Wow. Now that is something unlike anything I've ever driven before. What happens when you want to go inside somewhere, for example, a mall, a school, or something else where those vehicles wouldn't fit? So you'd be able to pull off SWAT missions literally just about anywhere. Also, very, very awesome is that when you pull these open like this, I can be standing behind the doors and we can be moving slowly. If we're trying to go somewhere, I can have my weapon hanging off the side, just put that anywhere. I'm completely protected. I can crouch down, go all the way here, and if I want, I can go over the top. There's a Polaris Sportsman. What they've done is basically build a giant armored cage around it. From the inside, you have visibility, but all of this, bulletproof, bulletproof, bulletproof. Basically a mini tank. When I close this up, nobody is getting to you.
Now that I've checked out the impressive Lenco BearCat and mini SWAT ATV, things are about to get real as I try my hand at some real-life SWAT training.
Welcome to Weapons Academy.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm excited. This is super cool.
And guiding me through this is Tim Bulot. a former law enforcement officer with 29 years of experience as a SWAT trainer.
This is heavy, like heavy duty, and
Yeah, that's the real deal.
yeah.
To start off my training, Tim's teaching me how to use his favorite weapon, the MP5.
So we're at a distance here at about 9-10 yards, okay? Go ahead and stand off over here. Go ahead and get your eyes and ears on.
And there's no way that this is gonna ricochet because it's like metal.
Never say no way. Let's go with 2 shots. Stand by. I'm scanning, and safety is on. I'm back to a high ready. Nothing to it, right?
No, yeah.
So I'm gonna go to burst. Stand by.
Man.
And so forth. Out.
But did it go through the metal?
No.
No. So then what happened to the bullet? It bounced somewhere, right? Oh my.
Wow. They go right back into the environment where we got them from.
This is the bullet?
Look,
This?
touch that.
Wow.
Not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous about my first ever time with an MP5, but this is what all those years of Call of Duty has led up to.
Press it in and pull on it to make sure it's locked. You're gonna fire a 2 or 3 shot burst.
Okay.
Now, the weapon's gonna wanna climb. So you're gonna aim a little lower and let it climb just a little bit so it goes tut, tut, tut.
Okay.
Okay, because you want to kind of spread them out a little bit. It's harder for the medics to fix all that. Weapon up, safety. Press down, not up.
I'm good. Okay.
Up, weapon up, safety. Fire twice. Okay, now your second one you shot kind of quick. It kind of got outside of your little group there.
Yeah.
Load it up and give him another one. Good to go?
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. That was fun.
Stand by. Up, weapon up, safety. Good, and press. Good, a little better, a little low, but you're on it. So, just something we got to tighten up a little bit. How'd that feel?
Yeah, that felt great. I mean, honestly, like, yeah, first of all, this is like pulling out of my chest, but I'm like so mentally focused. I feel like I'm burning more calories in my brain than my body with this right now.
Now it was time for sniper rifle training on the shooting range.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go hot. Eyes and ears.
Holy.
All right, let's go check that. Downrange. Okay,
Are you kidding me? Did you just do that hole?
Yeah, we try to save lives, but we've learned that sometimes to save a life, you have to take a life, okay? And if you have a hostage taker, in order to save the hostage, you may have to put him down.
With Tim's take a life to save a life in my head, I'm ready for my first ever time firing a sniper rifle.
Release this hand, and bring it back up underneath and make a fist, not there, all the way here up under the buttstock. That will actually eliminate recoil, okay?
I think it's tight. I mean, I don't know what to expect.
Okay, inhale, exhale, safety, and press.
Wow.
Okay, bolt up and back, safety on. All right.
Oh man, that was
Okay,
crazy.
finger off the trigger. And that's a great shot right there.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's right about where the tip of the nose would be.
Damn.
So if this were reality and that were a threat,
He's done.
he's done.
+1 life skill. Now I know how to treat that weapon if, like, we ever have like a zombie apocalypse or something. Kind of hoping that it doesn't come to that, but yeah, that was crazy.
So it's time for me to try out what I've learned with the firearms in a real world scenario, firing around vehicles.
All of our team members have an assigned vehicle, so they're not all arriving in the armored car. There's never a guarantee because rounds can get through this, but it's actually pretty good cover.
Like, I don't know, you're just so heavy that after taking this off, I feel like I could run super fast.
Just feels heavy because you're not used to it. Okay, so we're gonna do a little position displacement drill around the vehicle, okay? So I'll be firing from the left panel position. You're gonna start from the right back quarter position. Right, are you ready?
Ready?
Okay, just remember 3 to 4 rounds. Stand by. Contact front!
Contact front.
Left clear!
Right clear.
Come to me!
Moving.
Covering! Position stool, make sure you're unsafe. Good, I'm gonna step back, down, and I'm gonna roll out. Now give me a ready when you're in position.
Ready.
Ready!
Contact front.
Contact front!
Clear left.
Right clear! One maybe to the outside right, but everything is in the center mass of the body.
After learning movement to contact with vehicles, next up was one of the hardest drills, learning room entry tactics. Tim is about to take me through how you enter a hostile building with him leading and me covering. Things were about to get real.
Okay, so I'm gonna say open door, single pan.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're gonna squeeze me and I'm gonna nod my head. Now if you squeeze me on this side, that's telling me you're gonna cover me on this side, and that's not right for this technique. I need you covering here. So squeeze, I nod, and then I'm gonna go to work. And you just start filling that gap right there. Shot, target's down. Yeah, scared you, didn't it? Shot, good. See, I'm taking it little by little. On me, I step so I go to the center of the door. I'm stepping and driving into this corner. I'm hitting this target. And you're gonna take that one shot, and scan back to here. Left clear.
Right clear.
And dominate. Safety, Sewell, bring it down.
Chances are you've heard of a flashbang grenade, used to stun the enemy and disorientate them. Now, we're gonna use one as part of the drill. Tim said that with our ear protection and closing our eyes, it won't stun us, which I hope is true.
Okay, you ready? All right.
Got the weapon.
Left clear.
Right clear.
Dominate. Safety, Sewell.
Safety.
Good.
Got it. That was super cool. That was like the real deal, you know, with the actual flash grenade. That was awesome.
It was now time for the final and most dangerous part of my SWAT training, explosive breaching.
You're hot?
I'm hot.
Okay, let's have you step over there. Okay, all shooters, all persons, eyes and ears, eyes and ears.
Eyes and ears.
This is a water charge that's designed to push a metal door, and you and I will go dynamic and we'll just clear the room methodically like we did earlier today. We've got it strategically placed in this case where it's kind of close to the doorknob and all the locking mechanisms, and you see the two water bag with the explosives in between. So what happens on that is it's going to expand, okay, and that water is just like a wave. It punches that door 10, 15 times harder than you could hit it with that round. All right, let's step back over here to the side. Okay, eyes and ears, range is hot. All call signs, this is 8290, I have control. Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doors open, moving! Shot!
Right clear. Dominate. Safety. Safety. That was so loud. My rib cage vibrated. I mean, did you feel that? Man, that was crazy. But that felt like the real deal. Where did the door go?
I mean, it's separated a little bit here, but that's fine. Come on in here and
Damn.
see on the inside the damage to the door. Okay?
I mean, look at the doorknob right here. I mean, that is gone. I think I underestimated like how exhausting it is to have this much weight on you for like 7 or 8 hours. Like if I had to do this again tomorrow and the day after, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably be able to fall asleep standing up.
Now that I've managed to get through my SWAT training in Dallas, I'm heading back to North Texas for my final mission. I just hope I can remember everything that I've learned.
All right, Sergeant, let's get you geared up. All these drawers have specific purposes. Weapons drawer, gas mask, breaching equipment, gloves, chemical agent, that kind of stuff. Over here, I've got basically the stuff that you're gonna wear today.
Oh yeah. All the muscles I was using the first time, I feel them again.
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty nervous, but I'm now fully geared up and I'm ready to take on my hardest SWAT challenge yet, shooting live rounds out of the Lenco BearCat.
All right, let's stick you in the BearCat. We're gonna do some shooting first off. Sergi, this is Brian.
Hey Brian.
Ricky.
Hey Ricky.
They're gonna take you back.
Ricky, how are you?
Awesome. Oh, this feels great. Yeah.
All right, Sergio, so what we've set up is a simulation of an officer down on the range here. We'll get you to engage those targets as we approach them. You've got multiple targets, unknown distances.
You know, I got like a ton of weight on me and I got to focus on everything one by one mentally, so.
Contact left, 11 o'clock, red target, green strike, engage.
With the bumps, I just can't even aim. Like
So the best trick I can tell you is when you're looking through this sight,
yeah.
look at your target. Don't worry about your sight, right?
Firing from inside a moving vehicle is nothing like when I was on the range. This felt almost impossible for me. Don't forget, I had 0 weapons training before this.
All right, engage. There you go, good hit. Hit him again.
Suspect down.
Hold your fire, suspect down,
Okay.
suspect down.
It's a completely different thing. I mean, with the movement, you know, you're like slowly creeping up all the bumps. You got to set up. It's at a different angle. You have this little space, so like your grip, I guess, has to be whatever works for you.
Suspect,
Safety's
9
on.
o'clock, 240 yards out, clear to engage.
Let it out. Oh, you're just off target left.
This is completely different. Completely
Suspect,
different.
10 o'clock, 50 yards, red circle. Hit, suspect down, suspect
Good hits,
down.
good job.
All right, that one felt a little bit better.
Most people don't understand that the difference between range shooting and the difference between actual engagements. All your conditions are perfect.
Hey, Serge, the next course of fire is going to be, you're going to be utilizing the turret of the BearCat.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Clear to move, Brian.
This is awesome.
Contact left, 11 o'clock, red silhouette, 25 yards.
Hit. Hit. Suspect down, suspect down.
Contact 11 o'clock, red target, red silhouette, red
All right, that's a hit.
Hit. Suspect down, suspect down.
With all the shaking and the movement, like, made me a little bit more nervous because, you know, you want to make sure you hit the target, but you're constantly just, you know, your scope is going like this. So you have to find a way to lean it. But even when you lean it, you know, you kind of get some slipping every now and then. So totally different game. Honestly, people that do this and have this on for a lot longer, respect. Not easy.
SWAT training has in fact proven to be the ultimate test of skill, strength, and mental resilience. And honestly, I've been pushed outside of my comfort zone with this one. I'm happy to say that I survived extreme SWAT training.